This is where you'll be able to configure your on and off ramps. So configure the ability for your users to add and withdraw funds from their account. You can configure what providers are displayed in the modal. You can turn on Stripe, MoonPay, Ramp, depending on your preference, and pin them accordingly in the sort of order you want. You're also able to configure the sorts of assets that you want to offer in your modal. And so the default is all available assets, but you can, of course, pin custom assets. So let's say we want to pin Bera in this example, we can save those changes. And so what happens here is the only assets that will be offered in the modal for purchase is Bera on Berachain. And so you have the option to configure the sort of custom selection if you desire to do so. You can also pin a default asset and a default amount that will be auto-populated when a user tries to buy or sell crypto. Again, this just makes the experience a lot more easier depending on the sort of integration you're trying to build. So let's say the default is Berachain for or Bera on Berachain for $5. You can pin that in the modal. You also have the option of displaying a QR code for receiving funds. You can turn that on or off depending on the sort of integration that you have. And then you can also enable users to withdraw and sell their crypto for fiat. So all of these toggles should help you kind of configure the sort of money movement in your integration a little bit more easily.